up, so let's talk about it. Squeeze.
Big.
EJ?
Today we're going to talk about the Sixers screw as far as trading Ben.
I say yes. The only way they can come out victorious in this is they get Dame. If they don't get Dame, I don't see no win, because the whole thing started from the process. This is how the whole thing started, and to me, they messed the process up. Like, you drafted Noel, which was a bust. You drafted Okafor, which was a bust. You drafted Markelle, which was a bust. Now, out of all them years, you came out with Ben, and you came out with Joel. And now, if you lose Ben, it's going to consider being a bust, because within those years, you had opportunities to get to the finals. But through the bad coaching and the players not stepping up when you needed them to.
And a lucky shot.
Right, and a lucky shot, you didn't make it there.
Right. We talking about is
So I'm just saying, so now that you're losing Ben, if you lose Ben, everything that you were trying to accomplish puts you back to square one again.
we talking about like if they screw his trade as far as like can they get value for him? Like because
Right, they can't. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing leads.
My only thing with this is he made the process more difficult to trading. For
I'm saying I won out. It's now like
that makes
he's gonna sit back like you got traded Ben. They won't be there.
Now, the thing now, my argument was, and the only way this is going to stop, because players are just doing it out everywhere. James did it, AD doing it. Players are just saying, you know what, I'm not playing unless y'all trade.
Right.
The only way you Sixers can come out on top, and it's not feasible, but somebody's gonna have to mention as an owner have to bite the bullet.
I say that. I agree.
And
I say let him sit out and just keep finding him.
And just bite the bullet and let him sit out, because if he's not playing, chances are he's not gonna be he's gonna be less valuable, because they gonna like, all right, we ain't seen you in a year. We don't know what you're capable of doing.
Now, what's the negative consequences? Just keep finding him though, because he is tied to Rich Paul. Rich Paul damn near got everybody on the league tied to him. If you ruin that relationship with him, you might ruin getting other free agents to come to the Sixers.
But see, that's the gamble.
Because he runs the league damn near. So if you ain't got a relationship with him, Sixers gonna have a hard time getting
But
free
the problem I have with exactly, I agree with that. But the problem with that is that's the gamble you're gonna have to take. A rush you're gonna risk doing this with every superstar you get. That especially a superstar that he may have under his roster.
Then you should trade him earlier, before he even got the chance to say I won't be here.
There's nobody out there. He still would have got the value from him, because his value had diminished.
What value do you think he should be? Like, besides the potential of what you like, what value do you think he should be? Is he on a is he a CJ McCollum max? Like, is that the most you should be able to get from Ben?
No.
No. Take away everything else. Like, take away what he's supposed to be.
Not what he's supposed to be. It's what you invested in him. Is what I'm saying no for.
Mm-hmm.
Not what he's supposed to be, as in his caliber level of a superstar player. I'm talking about what you invested in him. Right. The contract that you paying him, and what you based your team off around his skill set. A CJ McCollum, I don't care if you bring him up, is not feeling that.
You gotta be realistic though. That's what he is right now. Like,
I'm not saying but what you gonna pay CJ McCollum the money you paying Ben?
No.
That's what I'm saying. What you invested in Ben Simmons is CJ McCollum. You're not getting equal value for that.
Right.
I'm not talking about what he does on the court. I'm just talking about what you invested.
Right. I agree with you. At some point, one of these owners got to make a stand. He got 4 years left on his contract, right?
Yeah.
And if you love basketball that much, you're going to come out there and you just like, look, I'm just going to go there and play and build my trade value up to where somebody will want me.
Right.
Because if not, I'm going to just let you sit down and find you. And keep finding you. I'm a bite the bullet as an owner.
If you want to stop this, somebody eventually is going to have to bite that bullet.
I'll bite the bullet as an owner and
take that risk of losing the relationship with the manager, because if not, then you stuck like this, because technically right now
what free agents want to come here anyway?
But
top free agents, none.
Well, it's a couple of us. I mean, James had us on his list when he wanted to
get
because
of a trade.
But he had us on the list.
Because he just wanted to get out of there that bad.
But he had us on the list. He could have picked any team. He had us on the list. So you can't say that we ain't an attractive market anymore.
Chris Paul, the Sixers on this list.
Right, I'm saying we are an attractive market right now.
Okay.
But it's just the fact that with like they always say, the players run the league right now.
Right.
You're right, because if a player can say, "Yo, I want to leave," automatically your value of how much you're gonna get back for him, you have no control over that.
Right.
But the only good thing is, the crazy thing is that Minnesota's still want to trade for him. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, but they don't have anything we want.
D'Angelo Russell's on the same tier as CJ.
That's my point.
Yeah. Like, only trade I could see is with Sacramento.
And for who? Fox?
No, Buddy Hield, And the
that's
rookie
lower
of
than
the year.
CJ.
And I know, and the rookie of the year dude, what was his name? Was he rookie? He was rookie of the year.
No, he wasn't
Harrington.
rookie of the year.
He wasn't. What was his name? You know what I'm talking
I know
about?
what you're talking about, but he wasn't
Yeah,
rookie of the
I
year.
can't remember his name. And maybe some picks.
That's right now the Sixers are looking at a huge L outside of biting the bullet.
Yeah.
That's an L too.
But that's an L that's an L that may benefit you in the long run.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Because
an
he's in the
L
scoring guard.
Right, and the L may be immediate. If you bite that L and then he decides to come back and play because you know forced his hand, then it was worth it. Because now he's coming back and play, regardless of what he may have added to his game, he is going to, if he's playing like the regular Ben Simmons we normally, he's going to bring his value up. The way somebody gonna be like, all right, he still can do this.
What if
he
he
still
don't?
can do that. What?
What if you don't?
What, play?
No, he come back and he just not. It's same Ben.
No, what I'm saying is the same Ben, he still asks for his value as opposed to saying I want out.
Right.
Because now that whole point I want out is not going anywhere because now they're like, all
If he
right,
comes back with no jump shot, his value is the same. People want to see
not as low as it is now.
So it is. People know. People want to see him ascend. Him averaging 14, 8, and 8 is no longer good. People want to see him do better. Like
We want to see him do
Some-
better.
if he can't shoot free throws, and he can't shoot people.
Some teams feel that he's just the fact that he's with Embiid, or that he could be a Sabonis to where you put him in the middle
Right.
and you just pass him the ball in the paint and
Right.
everybody feed off of him.
But if he comes
But
back,
they don't
that's
feel
not
he can
doing
do that.
nothing.
But they don't feel he can do that here.
Right.
Other
Right, but
owners feel they can do that with their team.
Right,
with
but
him.
that's still not making sense. If he come back play for the Sixers and B's still there, so he's not going to show you nothing different.
Right, but what I'm saying is with him right now, when you tell somebody I want out and I'm not playing, that the team looking at him like, all right, they have to trade him, so we don't have no offers for him. Now, if he come back and he plays and he's playing, and just say, even though he still may want to be out, but he's playing, and the Sixers are winning, that does bring his value up.
Yeah, they'll bring it
I
up.
don't think so because he just said he wanted to get traded now. Before that, his offers was still Buddy Hield, CJ. Like before that, people still weren't throwing.
I don't even think they're gonna get Buddy Hield in them now for him. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, they get Buddy Hield for him. That's the offers on the table. Sixers don't want it. They turned it down already. The Sixers don't want that. They want more than Buddy Hield and Bagley and a pick.
I would too.
Yeah, so the offer's there. No, Sixers don't want. But Minnesota don't want to give up D'Angelo. They only want Beasley,
And
some picks, and two other players that ain't. And you know, if Ben come back with no jump shot and he's still regular Ben, people already see like, okay, this is just him. Like it's not going. That's a CJ. That Ben is CJ level talent. Like it's not anything.
That Ben is right. That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying.
The
It's not
Ben
about-
you've been saying is CJ level talent.
I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is what I invested in him is way more than what CJ level
I'm just saying.
talent.
So if he come back and give you CJ level talent again, you could have got CJ before. You still getting off of CJ now. Like it don't change. Like nothing from Ben is gonna make his value unless he shoot. That's
Right.
it. And make free throws. If he can't do that, people already know he could pass and do all the other
And the
stuff.
only other option you got to ask yourself is, what's the worst team you can send him to?
Yeah.
Cleveland, maybe.
Yeah, but what do you get? If you can
Gain
get the
nothing.
guard,
Yeah, but they don't even.
They ain't giving up Saxton.
yeah, that's the only thing.
It's not even that though. You come from the Sixers being the #1 team in the East.
Mhm.
Anything else is gonna be a drop.
Yeah, they don't
Yeah.
Like we're no longer gonna be there. No matter why this turns out, we're
Yeah.
gonna be 5th, 6th.
Either way, they lose.
Yeah, either way we lose. Like
Because they never, throughout the process, they never drafted a true point guard. Was supposed to be Markel, but they didn't do their research on him, and that blew it.
I'm laughing.
man, if we had Tatum, this would have been a 9.
Yeah.
We would have like bye Ben.
Yeah.
Let's get
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
Let's get pieces. Tatum and
Even
Joel.
with, like I said, even with the Noel draft and the Okafor was players behind them that we could have drafted better.
Well, they only drafted Overcourt as insurance for Embiid. You already knew that.
But you can't go and think of it. You know what I mean?
You have to.
When there's other players with better talent,
But you still got to fulfill that position.
and
So you think they should just play the waiting game?
Yeah.
Because if Dame and Dame come back this year, Dame obviously said, I'm staying in Portland for now. He looks at his squad, it's the same as that squad he just lost with Denver. He's on his way out.
yeah,
The whole
you gotta wait till the
offseason,
trade deadline.
That's what. So,
You gotta see,
so you
wait
gotta
till the trade deadline
right,
to see where
you gotta-
teams are
right,
at.
you gotta
and see who
get-
want to
right.
make a move.
Long time.
I know.
I will wait.
I know.
I will rate. I
Got
will
no
wait.
choice.
You got no choice because if you just bite the bullet and trade him now, he's won and you lost. Period. Now, if
You just can't take any
if
trade.
you, right, if you get to the point where you sit out and just out of pure luck or something, somebody somewhere else said, you know what, I want out. Now you in a win.
You can
with
bargain.
you
You
can
can
bargain.
So you think they shouldn't try to fix the relationship with him?
No,
No, I think they should.
I mean, you
I
can
agree.
try.
You got to, because if he's
Yeah.
playing, you got to
Yeah.
make
You,
sure
you,
they
you
don't
have to.
I think they should.
I don't think you can. No, you got to. I will automatically try to fix the relationship, but I don't think they can.
But I think it's more on him, his mentality, man. It's
Well,
something-
now he get dissed by them every time he turned around. Joel even gave him 2 apologies, then said at the end, he was like, look, he said some players. He said, "Yo, look, I love when y'all get on me and y'all on me. It makes me want to get better. Some players ain't built like that." He was talking about Ben. He said, "So you apologize to me, and then you ended with that." Then you got the Philly News throwing shots at him.
No,
like, why would
Philly News was horrible, though.
Yeah, like, why would I? Like,
Philly News always throw shots at everybody.
I'm saying, everybody, they don't do it like Ben.
No, did you see it?
If they feel you, the Philly News feel you got potential and you don't live up to it.
No. But did you see what they did to him?
Go ahead, what?
They did when we got the flood, though. They showed a trash can rolling down the water through the flood. And it said, "This is Ben Simmons hurting his way out of Philly."
You're like, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Like, you can't do that, man. Like,
yo, you know what? Even if you Sixers try, that's why I said I don't think they can. Because if he's seeing all this, like, yo, I ain't gonna play for him no more.
So what?
I mean, if you got the mentality.
You brought it on yourself.
No, we know that.
You
but
do.
You gotta have the
you did bring it
mentality.
on yourself, but when you think back at it, like, you're a player, and, you know,
I'm gonna go out there and prove everybody wrong.
I'm just saying, though.
That's how I'm built.
You gotta have the mentality.
Right, but you have the backing too, right? So if your coach get up there and say, "Look, I don't know if he can lead a championship team," yo, it's going to hit you.
Doc,
man.
right, Doc started
that's going to hit
Doc
you.
started that what he said at the end of the game.
And Doc,
But his statement was true.
no,
We know
Doc,
that.
no,
I
Doc
know that. I
started
understand it.
It's true, but not really, because Doc enabled that. He told us the whole season Ben ain't got to shoot.
Yep.
He said it's okay,
Yeah.
Ben, yo,
Yeah.
don't shoot.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, y'all-
you do great at other things.
Yeah.
It's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Now when I don't do it, you
Yeah.
want to be like, "Oh, nah, I can't work with it."
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
come on,
That's what I'm saying. Doc
man.
started that.
I think he's just more off of that one play.
Nah,
They don't.
no. They talking about the fact that
And then-
the whole fourth quarter throughout the playoffs, he's maybe scored a total of 10 points.
Yeah, he
But-
shot probably 5 times.
But he just started, like, even with the passing, he just crossed the line. He just started giving the ball. He started playing different than what he played all season.
Well,
But he
was
got
the free throw
scared.
line.
He got scared. I know.
He got scared.
Right,
Mentally, he got
so
scared.
it
But
was
that's what I'm
justified.
But your coach ain't pushing you, and then
That's what I'm saying.
And then your coach saying it's fine. Do keep doing what you're doing,
Doc
and then
started-
throw you out of here when you.
Doc started that when he said that. When we was getting on him about trying to get
And
Ben
then
in,
Doc was saying,
and Doc
yeah.
like, "No, y'all crazy. Y'all don't know basketball." Ben Simmons.
I told him not to
I
do that.
don't think Doc's the best of coaches. I never
Wow.
put him up there. But
They can't. There's no.
you gotta grow up and be a man sometimes.
I
Of course. But
Of
when it
course.
feel like the whole city you playing for is turned
You
on
gotta
you,
grow up
down
and
to
be a
the,
man.
that's no.
Everybody's reason is justified.
But you
to
gotta
me.
know, if you're not a killer, you're never going to be a killer.
Yeah.
And he's
Then
not a
at some
killer.
point, then,
He's
like
not
I
a
said,
killer.
we gotta find a way to build his value and get him out of here.
But the only way you can do it is, I'm saying, you got to just hope that technically, if
You gotta sit him down at the table
Right.
and say, look, if you want to get out of here, you gotta go out there and play and give us a.
you got no leverage.
You gotta make other teams
Yeah,
want you.
yeah,
to
got no
want you.
leverage.
Yeah.
You got no leverage.
Then I play that game and let him sit out.
I mean, that's your only leverage is to
Yeah.
play that game. But
Yeah.
you got no
Play
leverage
that
to get
game,
him to play.
That's such a dangerous game, man. Because Rich Paul and them just got Zach LaVine. Like
The only-
they is balling up over there. And now if that report about Maxey is true, where like Maxey got to leave too, because now
Yeah, I heard
they
about
don't want to be
that.
there too as well. Sixers ain't gonna be in a good position in
Maxey
years
don't
to
wanna be
come.
there?
No,
Well, that's
that's
the-
Rich Paul client. So
Yeah, they
if you don't
figured,
want
right.
them there, if the that Philly relationship is strapped, they're like, yo,
Let
I
them
want
come
Maxey.
for a
I want my
contract.
other client a part of that deal too. Get him out of there
Here's
too.
a question. No, here's an option.
I don't know if it's true, but you know that's
Yeah,
what
no,
Yeah,
here's
that's
an
what
option.
came out. Yeah.
Then here's an option. You make him an offer. You make him an offer. You ask see if he has teams he specifically want to be
the
traded to.
California teams, all the California Clippers, Lakers.
You know he wanted to be in
California.
LA. He always wanted to be in LA from day one.
Well, he won't be with the Lakers. Lakers
No,
are-
No, I'm just saying he wanted to be on that West
Yeah,
Coast.
yeah,
Yeah, from day one.
No. Fine. So then he wants to go on one of the California teams. Right now, I ain't got an offer from no California team outside of Sacramento.
That ain't good enough.
That ain't good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So in that aspect, if you want to get an offer from these California teams for me to send you over
Wow.
there, you got to give me something on the court. You have to give me something on the court to make you an attractive offer
Yeah.
for the California teams.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
That could be the only thing you could bring to the table.
And
Say,
by
all
the
right,
trade deadline, you out.
right, and by the trade deadline, I will work to get you over to California. But you got to put something on the court to make these teams want to trade for you.
Right.
If you're not doing that, you're not getting to California.
Do y'all regret not packaging a Harden trade when
No.
we had the chance?
No. I mean, now.
Harden and Embiid.
I mean,
Harden
hindsight-
and Embiid would definitely took us much further.
In hindsight,
In hindsight, I
now,
probably would have. Looking now, yeah. like-
if you seen that Ben was
Yeah.
going to do this, yeah.
Yeah.
In hindsight, yeah. But do I really regret it? No, not really.
not regret it, where it's like, you know, whatever, because we still could have lost with that squad.
Yeah.
And James still got injured where B still be on B's shoulder to carry the team.
Mhm.
We have to
But
fail.
I would rather prefer that squad with an aggressive Daryl Morey, where he gonna keep trying to add to that squad to keep winning. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
all the other moves worked out. Seth was balling, crazy.
Seth did a good job this year.
Drafting Maxey was a great pick.
Yes.
Steibel, great pick.
They picks been on point.
Right, you know what I'm
For the
saying?
last few years, they picked
Danny Green was actually a
the
good
second round, not the first round.
Danny.
In the playoffs, he started making his threes. He was missing before, but
I
Danny
like
Green
regular
is Danny Green.
But nah, that's when the Hawks series changed. When we lost Danny, we lost another defender.
Right.
So that losing
That hurt.
him,
Yeah, that hurt.
So if you're saying as far as surrounding the squad, they did pretty good. Now, so I like Morey as far as because he aggressive. He don't care. He not trading Ben just to trade.
Right.
That's why I will hope he might be the one to say, you know what, I'm gonna bite this bullet until I can find
Morey not gonna just get fleeced.
Yeah, if I'm gonna bite this bullet until I can find a better offer.
Yeah, Morey ain't gonna get fleeced.
Because
what about a Warriors offer? Like a Wiggins,
Nah. I'm not sending him
Wiseman in a pick.
No.
I'm not sending him to go to state. No, not even just because of that. If I'm not putting Ben Simmons in that passing around.
Teams don't think about that when they trade though. They'll help out another enemy, but. That is over.
It's over. You do that.
You got Clay, Draymond, and Ben as defenders.
Right.
And
on top of that, you got Steph and Clay as them elite shooters.
It's over. It's a wrap.
And they still able to keep Poole off the bench.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that. No. I'm not sending him to go to state unless y'all send me Clay. That's the only way I make that offer.
Yep.
I wouldn't even take Clay.
I'll take Clay.
Even Draymond.
I see how he come back, man.
Oh yeah, but
I see how come over. I ain't taking Draymond. Hell no.
I ain't taking Draymond. Yeah, not this.
No. Draymond. That's what I'm saying though. Yeah, I think they kind of screwed, man. Cause
I got a theory that I said when we first got Ben.
What?
And I wonder if that's what he played it out to be. I said when we drafted him, he didn't want to come here.
Yeah, we all knew that.
He wanted to go to LA.
Right, he wanted to be in the Lakers.
So I wonder when he got under LeBron and Rich Paul, did they say would just ball out of here, just do
I don't know.
the minimum here, and then force your way out?
But he read up. I don't think he would have read up if he didn't want to be here.
Huh?
He read up.
Right, you get your contract. You get your money. You don't not get your money.
Right, but events happened before this happened, so it's hard to say that now.
No. Reason why I say he got. But here's the problem. Reason why I say he got his money. Because when his contract was up for him to go to LA, because that's where he wanted to go, they didn't have the money to pay.
Right.
So he all right, y'all ain't got the money to pay me, then I'm gonna let Philly pay me.
Right.
And then if down the line I can get traded over here, I can force my way out, I'll force my way out.
That still don't work though, because his contract's so big that he still can't go to LA teams. They don't still got the money to take the contract. So he still can't get over there. If you like the content, hit the like and subscribe button. It's another episode of Let's Talk About It. Peace.